brother. No change, no change. Hold on, let me check make sure everything's good, man. Make sure everything's good. All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Radash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone for teaching me this truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect on the highways and byways pushing this truth. It's your brother Rabbi Nab coming out with another lesson, Lord willing, it's edifying. I'm going to start off in the book of Revelation, chapter 11. Verse number verse number 8. Okay, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. Okay, and that great city is America. Okay, you can read that in Revelation the 17th chapter. If you can break down that chapter, it'll tell you why America is called Babylon, man. Okay. Ancient Babylon was destroyed, but then it was prophesied that a daughter of Babylon was going to come in its stead in the last days, man. And we're in that place right now, okay? This is Babylon, man, okay? It's modern day Egypt, modern day Assyria, modern day Nineveh, okay? All these wicked kingdoms. This is the consolidation of all those kingdoms here on the earth, man, okay? And we are those dead bodies, the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Y'all are dead, man, okay? Because y'all don't know who y'all are. Y'all don't know y'all the Israelites, okay? And that's the problem. That's why the Lord got his prophets out here trying to prophesy to you and wake y'all up, man. But y'all seem to not be getting the message. But it's prophesied that not everyone's gonna get this message, man. But what you're gonna eventually realize is that the majority of people, they're all Satanists, man. Because if they don't believe in the Lord, in truth and sincerity, they're Satanists, okay? Pagans, okay? They're gonna die anyways, man. So we're gonna prophesy their downfall. We hope they choke on their chicken bones today, okay? We hope they choke. We hope that all these heathens, we hope they all get put to death, man, okay? All these different governments, we hope all y'all, you elite banking families, okay? You elite so-called presidents, we hope y'all get put to death, man, okay? Because y'all running a system that don't really belong to you, okay? Israel started transgressing their own laws, and that's why we down here in this valley, man. That's why we were brought low, all right? Matter of fact, let's jump over to Jeremiah 17:4, okay? Grab that. It's the book of Jeremiah 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. Now, Jeremiah was prophesying to the southern kingdom, man. But this also applies to the northern kingdom, okay? Which are you Latinos and Native Americans, man. Okay? This prophecy still applies to you. You would discontinue from your heritage too. That's why you call yourself a Latino. And as a matter of fact, you're calling yourself a Latino X now, okay? And you Native Americans, who knows what the hell they calling you now, man, okay? But you've been discontinued from your heritage, you know? I was thinking about the movie Toy Story, man. You know, here it is. You got some toys, man. They coming out the packaging, you know. They got breath in them. They walking around, you know, and they don't get what's going on. They don't look at themselves as toys. But that's what y'all are. Y'all are products of Egypt, man. Okay, or Babylon or America. America created the so-called nigger. Okay, that's why y'all called niggas. Esau made y'all that, man. It's time to rip up out of that branding that worldly view of yourself, man. Because the Lord didn't give you that. He didn't tell you were a so-called Negro, nigga, and all of that, man. Latino, Native American, man. Nah, that came from Esau, man. All right? He tried to rebrand himself as something that he's not. That's a characteristic of Esau, man. He'll go into your land, slaughter all your people, and claim to be them. That's why he claims to be the Egyptians, the Greeks. He wasn't even the original Greeks. He wasn't the original Romans. He's not even the original Caucasian, okay? Because when you look at the map of Shem, Ham, and Japheth, Japheth ran all that land, okay? Esau came out of Shem, okay? Out of Isaac, right? That's the first biblical white man, Esau, the Edomite.
Yo, what you doing over there?
I'm prophesying the downfall of America, that the country you live in, that'll get destroyed, okay? And the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans can get back into rulership and put all these heathen in subjection so we can rule over in righteousness. Okay?
How you do that? Become a Freemason.
He said become a Freemason.
Like this guy, you see my number on the back and the plate? Freemason.
Look at that nigga, man. He was in that white car right there. Talking about become a Freemason, man. He's an idiot. He probably getting poked up his butt, man, dealing with those Freemasons, man. But that's the spirit. See, it shows you that this country was built on Freemasonry. Okay? And a lot of people don't know that, but see, his stupid ass, he gonna get put to death. Okay? You coming across the altar, man. We ain't following the way it is. He's a Latino, he's destroyed. He wanna join witchcraft, and that's why our people are dead, man. Okay? You've been discontinued from your heritage. Jeremiah 17:4. Let me finish it. And now even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies. Yeah, that's why we serving our enemies right now, okay? No matter where y'all at. You could be in China for all I care, man. You serving your enemies, man. All these heathen, man. You need to read about King Solomon, man. King David. Okay, that was us, man. Ruling these heathen. Okay, now these heathen have been brought up very highly and you've been brought down very low, according to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Okay, these curses are poured out upon us because we didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. But we're going to be reestablishing a kingdom down here where righteousness, where the laws of God are implemented. Okay, where the women can't do what they want, man. They want to work for the so-called white man. Okay, that's just about to be a wrap. First of all, you don't want to be sending your wife to go work for this devil anyways, man. There's all different types of cases that be coming out working for this damn devil. He be touching men and women. Okay? He's a damn homosexual and he's a pedophile. Okay? That's the nature of Esau, man. And he want to join Freemasonry. Why? So they can blindfold you and touch you, man? He'd rather get molested. He's driving a little CRV 1990, man. Talking about join Freemasonry. Driving around, he got a 33 on the back of his CRV. Okay, well, let's see if that's gonna profit you in these last days, man. When this cash goes digital, let's see if those Freemasons gonna help your ass out, because they want to put your ass to death, even if you part of the Freemasons. You don't see what they be doing with these rappers, man. They be making all these covenants with these devils, man. What happens to them, man? They use them as a sacrifice so they can deceive the rest of the world. They might use you as a sacrifice, okay? Because you don't want to serve the Lord. And in all actuality, the Lord's controlling the left hand and the right hand. So if you get put to death, man, hey, all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, okay? So you wanna serve the Lord on the left hand side or the right hand side. It don't matter, because His will's gonna be done down here on the earth. It don't matter what you do, man. You can't run from the Lord. Okay? There's no running. So we've been discontinued from our heritage, man. All All right, let's see what this word heritage means in the blue letter. Okay, from the heritage.
Strong's H 5159. Nashallah. Nashallah.
It says possession, property, inheritance. You discontinue from your property, you discontinue from the land. Your portion, share, inheritance. Okay? To get a possession, inherit, property. Allotted, be made to possess. Let's see what the regular definition is. Because your heritage goes into a lot, man. Your customs, you know. All of that, man. You've been given a new heritage. You've been discontinued, man. Property that is or may be inherited. A special or individual possession. Denoting a traditional brand or product regarded as emblematic of fine craftsmanship. Old-fashioned, a special or individual possession. And it says Christians or the ancient Israelites seen as God's chosen people. Yeah, no one sees you as that anymore. They see you as what? They see you as the property of Esau, man. State property, okay? That's all you are, man. Been discontinued. It's the book of Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. So you wandering out of the way of understanding, man. You don't want to hear the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh, and you're going to remain in the congregation of the dead. Most people are dead, man. They don't have, well, it don't matter if the rest of the heathen are dead, man. It matters about you Israelites, man. Because that's all that matters to the Heavenly Father and His Son, man. It's Israel. Okay? And He put us in this state and hid Himself from us because of our own transgressions. This fucking... He always... no matter where I go, I run into that fool, man. Always blasting his music. Okay? Always blasting his music. Alright? Yeah, so if you want to wander out of the way of understanding, you're going to remain in the congregation of the dead. And that's the majority of you Israelites, 66.6. Y'all are, you know, even if you have this knowledge, you're still wandering out of the way of understanding because you don't understand. You have the knowledge, but you have no understanding. You don't understand how detrimental having guile is. Okay, you don't understand what you actually getting yourself involved in, man. By coming into this truth, doing the work, and then deciding to speak guile, man, and lies and deceive other people, man. You don't know how that's gonna you're gonna reap the reward for that, sowing those lies. Okay? Because who knows who you don't know who these digital epistles are going to, man. You don't know who's watching your videos, man. Anyone could be watching your videos, man. And if you're not edifying, man, then you tearing down. And if you tearing down the Lord's children, you're gonna pay for that, man. He said it was better that a great millstone get hung around your neck, man, and you get cast into the sea. Okay? That might actually happen to some of y'all, man. Since y'all don't wanna serve the Lord in truth and sincerity. All right? You were taught one way, but you out here teaching another way. Who do you think did that? That was the Lord that did that to you. Okay? He said the deceived and the deceiver are His, man. Okay? So He might have built you up to a level. He was like, you know what? Go deceive, man. Cast you out of the group, man. Go out there, go deceive some people, man. Hey, that's all the Lord's work. Okay? It's the book of Revelation 11:8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. Those dead bodies are you Israelites, okay? So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We're the dead bodies, okay? We're the walking dead. We're the zombies that are walking around here because they have no knowledge of themselves or their heritage or their power. And that great city is America, okay? Babylon, okay? Revelation 17:18. which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. Yeah, this place is called Sodom and Egypt. Why is it called Sodom? Because that's the spirit of America, man. Sodomy. Okay? They love sodomy. Got a precept for that. Book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and 9. The show of their countenance doth witness against them, and they declare their sin in Sodom, they hide it not. Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves, man. Okay? Yeah, they declare their sin in Sodom, man. They hide it not. That's why they had these different pride parades in America, Babylon, also in the land of Israel, man. Okay? An extension of Sodom and Egypt. Okay? Let's go to Romans 1. Romans 1. Slovakia. Romans 1. I'll start at 18. It says, for the wrath of the Most High is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who hold the truth in unrighteousness. Yeah, you hold the truth in unrighteousness, man, wickedness. Because that which may be known of the Most High is manifest in them, for the Most High have showed it unto them. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. Yeah, there's no excuse to believe that there's no power out here when you can see all the creation, man. The trees, the clouds, the sky, okay? Just look at man, women, and a child, man. That's a beautiful creation that the Heavenly Father through his Son created, okay? And you can't deny the fact that it was created, man, by something, okay? It wasn't some you just appeared like Esau's stupid ass be telling y'all, man. And y'all believe this shit, man, okay? Romans 1 and 21, because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as the Most High, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened, man. Yeah, you didn't believe the Most High, man. You didn't believe that there was a power. Okay, the scriptures say, what's that? A fool has said in his heart that there is no God. So you're a fool if you don't believe that there's a power out here, man. A fool. Okay? And Esau's the biggest fool because he actually thinks his vain ideas are going to come to pass, man. He actually thinks he's going to survive this destruction that's coming when it's meant for him. Okay? It's meant for Jacob, but it's meant for Esau too. Okay? His ass, his rulership, everything is going down, and he's going into captivity for 1,000 years. Okay? He got prophecy to fulfill. Okay? And one of those prophecies is being a servant to the nation of Israel. He's always been he's a servant today. He's a horrible servant. Imagine there's a show, an old show, where they used to take the CEO of a company, and he used to come down, and he used to act as if he was one of the regular employees, and he would try to see how these employees would treat his other customers. And then what you notice is they were being bad, so he used to fire them, or some of them were being good, so he used to exalt them. Okay? And that's what the Lord's doing with the nation of Israel, man. He's actually having you come see, this is his business. This whole world is his business. All the economics, all the different political things that are going on in the earth. These are all roles that Yasharallah is going to be playing in the future, man. Okay, these are roles, but he put us down to really understand his creation, to really understand why wickedness can't flourish anymore. Okay. You get to see it with your own eyes, man. You get to see it. He got the heathen ruling over you, and you could actually see it with your own eyes. Why they need to be taken out of power, okay? Why they can't rule. They don't have the necessary characteristics of a ruler, okay? But they got all of the characteristics of a good servant, man. And that's each of these heathen nations, man. Elam, Moab, Ammon, okay? And Esau is going to be a beautiful servant, man. You see it in his movies, man. You go to one of his restaurants, this Edomite waiter here, and he'll pour his wine, he'll put it over the wrist and pour it into your cup, man. Now, Esau ain't going to be handled. I don't know how it's going to be handled, but he damn sure ain't going to be. He going to be in a pit, okay? But he going to be breaking rocks. He going to be burying dead bodies, putting signs next to them. He's going to do a good job at that, man. Okay? Romans 1:22, professing themselves to be wise, they became fools. Yeah, you became fools, man. And that's what Esau, he professes himself to be wise. He says the earth has been here billions of years. Okay? He says that we all evolved from monkeys. Okay? He professes himself to be wise, but he's a fool. Okay? Romans 1:23, and changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like corruptible man, into birds, into four-footed beasts, and creeping things. And that's what he changed the image, man. He changed the image of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Okay? Now this applies to the Israelite foreigners in Rome, but it also applies to Esau. Okay? Wherefore, the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lusts of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. Okay, talking about homosexuality, man. He gave them up to that uncleanness. He calls it. It's unclean, man. And that's what the Lord said it is, man. He says it's unclean. But Esau tell you it is clean. You just gotta, you might have to get a few shots. You might, what is it? Prophylactics. You might have to use prophylactics. Like there's a clean way of doing it. Okay? And this is Esau's knowledge, man. It's foolishness. Because even if you don't get a disease, man, you still going against the Lord. Okay? When you do these abominations. Okay? Defiling yourself. All right? So what's the point? What's the point of making the Lord mad? So he can put you to death? That's the only point of it. Okay? You transgressing the laws that's supposed to be established down here. So when these people died, it's a righteous thing. When you see Esau driving his truck right through a whole crowd of damn pride worshipers, Pride Month dancers and shit, hey, that's the Lord sending him through there. Okay, you shouldn't be involved. Though hand join in hand, both of them shall not be unpunished, man. Actually, it's lucky. I know I chopped that one up. I know I chopped that one. Though hand. Let me grab that. Proverbs 11:21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Okay? And you join in hands with these, man, they're not going to go unpunished. And you're going to be thrust through with them. Just for, can two agree? Can two follow unless they be agreed? Okay, so it's some way of form or fashion, you agree with that. You're okay with it. Okay? If you're a man of the Lord, you're going to stay far away from that, man. Romans 1:26. For this cause, 25. Who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Let it be true. So you want to serve the creature more than the Creator. The creature is just the creation of the Creator. Okay? So don't be confused by creature, man. It's not some 6-footed beast walking around, man. Everything's the creature. We're creatures, man. We're part of the creation. Romans 1:26. For this cause the Most High gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. Yeah, they changed the natural use to that which is against nature, okay? Man and man, woman and woman, that's against nature. That don't bring forth life. Okay? It bring forth disease. Okay? Death. Okay? Romans 1:27, and likewise also the men, leaving the nature use of the woman, burn in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. And even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, the Most High gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. Yeah, a reprobate mind, man. Okay? That's what he gave them over to. So those people that are doing these type of things, they're reprobate. Okay? The more and more people, the more as we start going along, there's going to be more reprobates out here, man. Okay? I see adults having their kids dressed like that, man. At a little age, man, young age. They don't see that as wicked anymore. They look at that as, that's all right. That's natural. No. He's watching things on TV. He's going to school with a bunch of other kids that are dealing with this type of, you know, these vile affections, man. These students, these kids, they teaching them this stuff. Don't get me wrong. Some kids are effeminate, man. Okay. But still, even if they're effeminate, man, you need to be teaching them the way to go, man. You need to raise up you need to raise your child up to the standard of Yahweh Shemi Ashai, or he gonna put him to death, him or her. Okay? That's why our children are getting put to death out here, man. All part of those curses, man. They say the way you raise your child will grieve your enemies, man. You be grieving Esau, you raising your kid up properly in the knowledge and wisdom of Yahweh Shemi Ashai. Okay? Gotta grieve him, man, because then he knows he gonna be more diligent. He gonna come out, he gonna be trying to please the Lord, and by him pleasing the Lord, man, he's upsetting Esau. Okay? Because you won't be participating in his wicked society. Okay? Eating his abominations, participating in his holidays. Okay? And you're gonna be teaching your people who they are, because you're gonna know who you are, and you're gonna know he's a damn Edomite, a damn devil. Okay? Romans 1:29, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of the Most High, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents. Yeah, they're inventors of evil things, man. Look at these inventions, man. I got a new car, new Tesla, man. This is gonna help the world out. Meanwhile, you got Jake burning in it. You don't think he can control your vehicle? He's sending pagers out that can explode. So you Tesla drivers, man, who knows? Esau might got something in there where he can just push at the press of a button, he might destroy you. Okay? It's all part of his agenda, man, to control. All right? Romans 1:31, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implicable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of the Most High, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. So they have pleasure in wickedness, man. And they're worthy of death. Okay, even though all Israel have sinned, man, we all are worthy of death, man. But we, during this grace period, are trying to repent. Repent, man. We got a lot of sins, man, that we need to be very remorseful and repenting of, man. And we need to acknowledge that we need a Savior. And that's what we're doing right now on these highways and byways. Revelation 11:8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom. We just went over that. Spiritually called Sodom because they've been given over to a reprobate mind. And Egypt. Egypt is where the Israelites served slavery. Okay? You can read about that slavery in Exodus, the 1st chapter. I'm going to go grab it. Okay. Exodus 1, I'll start at 8. Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto his people, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come on, let us deal wisely with them, lest they multiply. And it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land. Therefore they did set over them taskmasters to afflict them, with their burdens, and they built for Pharaoh treasure cities, Pithom and Ramses. But the more they afflicted them, the more they multiplied and grew, and they were grieved because of the children of Israel. And the Egyptians made the children of Israel to serve with rigor. And they made their lives bitter with hard bondage in mortar and in brick, and in all manner of service, and in the field. All their service wherein they made them serve was with rigor. So here it is, man. That's what they did in ancient Egypt, man. Okay. That's what they did, man. We had to serve with rigor. It's the book of Exodus 20:2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Okay, the land of Egypt. Egypt's synonymous with bondage, man. Okay, that's why America's called Sodom and Egypt, man. Okay, it's the house of bondage, where also our Lord was crucified. When you look at the word crucified in the Greek, that's crucified in the Greek is staru, which means to destroy the power utterly. When you destroy the power utterly, you're destroying the image, you're destroying the doctrine, you're destroying the understanding of the Lord, man. That has been destroyed here in this land. That's why no one knows what the Lord looks like, okay? When it's right in the Bible, okay? It's right in the Bible. It ain't that pale-skinned devil that y'all worship in these damn churches. How does it look, a so-called black man praying to a damn white God? How stupid are you niggas, man? Y'all go in these churches praying to the so-called white man, man. You stupid-ass Latinos, Negroes, and Native Americans. What the hell do you look like praying to the so-called white man, man? Going to his churches every Sunday, then you want to buck up against somebody telling you the truth. Because you hate the truth. Yeah, you pray to your oppressor, man. Because you're a fool, but the Lord's going to kill you for that. Okay? Here it is. The Bible tells you everything about the Lord, about his Lord's people. It's not a religion, man. We are the Israelites. We are those people. We are directly related to Jacob. Okay? You Edomites are related to Esau. Okay? So-called white man. Y'all praying to his gods again. And the men don't want to come out here and do this work, man. They rather see their women and their children being defiled by this devil, man. Daniel 7 and verse number 9. Yeah, they split the page on this precept of my Bible. And I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit. Yeah, the Ancient of Days, man. This is the Most High God, man. The Heavenly Father, he's known as the Ancient of Days because he has no beginning and he has no end. Okay? He's the Ancient of Days. Let me read that again. Daniel 7 and 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. Okay? This is pure wool. This is woolly hair, man. All right? So the Lord got pure woolly hair, man. Not straight like goat's hair. Sheep have wool, man. Okay? So who the hell are these people praying to? Are they praying to a so-called black image? Hell no. Because you hate the Lord, man. And that's what's coming back to destroy your ass, too. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. Yeah, his throne was like a fiery flame. Sitting in fire, man. Don't you think if you sit in fire long enough, you're going to be pretty dark, right?
Right.
Yeah, he's black.
Yeah.
Woolly hair. Did you know that? See, the whole world doesn't know that. That's the biggest conspiracy.
Right.
So who are they praying to?
I don't know God.
Yeah, but he don't look like what the Bible's saying.
Right.
This is woolly hair. What's this straight hair that they praying to?
I don't know.
Exactly. And how come Jesus ain't never wearing a garment? This is part of your commandments. You got to wear a garment down to the foot with a border of blue. This is an Israelite custom.
Yeah.
Okay? The Native Americans, this is what they were wearing.
Right.
You look at the images, you're going to see fringes. Okay?
Bottom.
At the bottom. How come these Christians and Catholics don't wear that?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Because maybe they ain't praying to the same God that's in this book.
The real God.
That's right. That's right. That's right, sis. And thank you for stopping and listening.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
See?
Thank you.
You're welcome. That might be an Israelite right there. Because Israelites have an ear for the Lord, man. You know? So he had pure wool, pure woolly hair. All right? Just like his son. His son, same thing. Book of Revelation 1 and... Of course, I'm going to grab it. 14. Actually, I'll start 13. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head and his hairs were white like wool, just like his father. Okay, and it's talking about Yahweh Shai. As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, okay, not blue. And his feet like unto the fine brass, okay, fine brass, man. Brass is brown, man. Is as if they burn in a furnace, okay. If you burn brass, it gets darker. And his voice has the sound of many waters. So who are these people praying to? Who are these people believing? It's not the God of Israel, man. You believe in the God of everybody. So you're going to get the same recompense that everybody else is going to get, which is death, okay? The masses are going to die, man. And you set yourself up for the same fall as the heathen. How unfortunate when you're a child of God, man. That's sad. That's sad. You're gonna be believing in the image of the beast. You're gonna be participating in his medical advancements to save you. You're gonna die, man. All because of your unbelief. All because Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai rejected you. Okay? And he's a merciful power. But like it said in Proverbs, the 21st chapter in the 16th verse, those who remain, who wander out of the understanding, shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Okay? You're going to remain in the congregation of the dead, man. Because you don't want to hear the words of the Lord, and hey, that's your problem. It ain't mine. Okay, I study. Because I don't want to die like y'all, man. A lot of y'all want to die here with the so-called white man. Guess what? He got a death date coming to his ass, man. Okay? He's going to get put to death, man. Because he don't want to serve the Lord. He want to serve wickedness. Just like you Latinos, Negroes, and Native Americans. Here it is. This whole land was yours. And what the Lord do? He took it away from you, right? He put y'all to death, right? 100, you Puerto Ricans, too. Y'all were Taino Indians. What the fucking white man do? He came over there and slaughtered y'all, man. 100 million of y'all, and y'all worship him today. That's why y'all go on Sunday, y'all got the cross around your neck, wearing the murder weapon of your Lord and Savior. That's Esau, that's the Roman Catholics. Okay, the damn devil. Y'all going to them for wisdom. You're a fool. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, verse number 1. The hand of the Lord Yahweh was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord Yahweh and set me down in the midst of the valley, which was full of bones, man. So he gave Ezekiel a vision of the valley. Okay? He gave Ezekiel a vision of the valley, man. And you living in the valley today. This is the valley of the shadow of death. Okay? What's a valley, man? A valley's a low land in between two mountains. Okay? And that's where he brought you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Very low. Okay? He brought you very low. Where now you got to serve your enemy. You got to pay your enemy taxes. Okay? Psalms 23:4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. A lot of you Christians say, oh, the valley of the shadow of death. That's like a prayer in the church, man. No, they don't know that's talking about here. Okay? This is the valley of the shadow of death. You're dead because you don't know who you are, and you've been brought low for your iniquity. Okay? Which is sin upon sin. What is sin? Sin is the transgression of the law. What law? The law that was given to you by Moses on Mount Sinai. When? After the Exodus of Egypt. Okay? To who? To the Israelites. He didn't give these commandments to everybody. Only Israelites. Okay? So y'all can sin. These heathen can't sin. These heathen are not part. This is not their it's not their customs. Their customs is to serve the spiritual demon Satan in unrighteousness and wickedness. Okay? That's why they established a whole kingdom where you can transgress all the laws of God. Because they hate the Lord. Okay? But the Lord hates them too. This is a balance. Okay? Here it is, these people come out here from all different countries, and they in their country eating all wicked abominations, man. Transgressing the laws. They don't know the Lord. Okay? And that's what you in the midst of. You in the midst of the heathen. And that's a damn Israelite right there. Looking effeminate. Okay? Ain't no more men. Everybody want to look like a woman. Like a girl. Psalms 23:4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me, man. Yeah, your rod and the rod and the staff, man. They comfort. What is a rod and the staff? It's the scriptures, man. This is where you get your rebuke and your correction. Okay? Use the rod for punishment. You use the staff for correction. Okay? And you get that knowledge through the scriptures, man. So we can keep you in the right path. The true understanding of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Okay? And you got to think. Even before you came into this truth, yeah, you were low. Yeah, you had no understanding of the Lord, man. He was with you then too. And then when he brings you into this truth, he reveals how much he was with you, even when you were in the valley of the shadow of death, man. He kept you from a lot of destruction, man. Okay? So when you come into this truth, man, you got to seek the Lord 10 times more, man, and be diligent, be on fire for the Lord, man. There's plenty of times I could have got put to death here in Babylon, man, but the Lord, he preserved me, man. So I have no problem coming out here and serving the Lord. Okay? No way in hell I should be here today, man. Okay? No way in hell. Unless the Lord wanted me here. That's the only way I'm here, man. Okay. Let's go to Proverbs 17. Proverbs 17. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 17 and 22. A merry heart doeth good like a medicine, but a broken spirit drieth the bones. Yeah, a broken spirit will dry up your bones, man. And y'all have a broken spirit. The Lord brought you down, man. He took away, he broke your spirit. How did he break your spirit? He broke it through slavery. He broke it through all this punishment and chastising he's been doing to the nation of Israel, man. But now he's building it back up. Oh boy, he's building back up his elect. All right? Ezekiel 37:1. The hand of the Lord was upon me and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord Yahweh and set me down in the midst of the valley which was full of bones. It's giving me some precepts. Let me jump over here. Ezekiel 1. And we know the valley's a low land. Okay, Ezekiel 1 and 3. Book of Ezekiel, chapter 1 and 3. The word of the Lord came expressly unto Ezekiel the priest, the son of Buzai, in the land of the Chaldeans by the river of Chebar, and the hand of the Lord was there upon him. Okay, so he was weeping, man. He was by the river. By the rivers of water, man. Ezekiel 3 and 14. So the Spirit lifted me up and took me away, and I went in bitterness in the heat of my spirit, but the hand of the Lord was strong upon me. Yeah, and when you look at the etymology of the word America, it goes back to Amargo Vespucci, which means in the Hebrew, mar means bitter. Okay? And that's what this place is. America is bitter. It's not sweet. It looks sweet on the outside, but when you come in here, you're going to see how bitter it is. And don't get me wrong, the Lord made it where, compared to a lot of the things that are going on in these other countries, man, okay? But he can make your life miserable anywhere, man. You suffer in these curses. And he can protect you anywhere, man. And not everyone in these other countries is living horrible. I was watching a video of this damn Edomite. He was in Haiti. I'm so scared. He got a nice, beautiful home in Haiti. Talking about he's so scared, man. Get the hell out of here, man. All right? So just because you're going through the turmoil don't mean that everyone else is, man. Just like here in bitter-ass America, where the majority of you Israelites are currently at. And if you're not here, you're going to be coming here. Okay? Because prophecy needs to be fulfilled. So all these immigrants from all these other countries, they have to come here. Because this place is going to be destroyed. Okay? Book of Ezekiel, chapter 37 and 2. And caused me to pass by them round about. And behold, there were very many in the open valley. And lo, they were very dry, man. Yeah, you're very dry because you ain't got the water. You ain't got the water of the scriptures, man. That's why you're very dry. That's why you don't know who you are. Okay? That's why you got to deal with the so-called white man. And we can't wait to put his ass in slavery. Especially the people who drive those weak-ass kids, man, like a hamster. Dude drove by, spit on the ground. Hey, man, that's what they did with the Lord. It's all good. That means I'm doing a good work out here. Thank you for that. Thank you. All right? I appreciate that, man. As a matter of fact, what the Lord say? He said, Luke 6 and 26, woe unto you when all men speak well of you, for their fathers treated the false prophets. Is that it? Yeah. Luke 6 and 26. Woe unto you when all men speak well of you, man. We don't care if people speak well of you. We don't care what you think about us, man. Because we got a worse opinion about you. Because we look at you as a heathen, a wicked Satanist, man. Okay? And we're prophesying and hoping you actually get the MOTV. We hope the Lord preserves you for the worst judgment he has. Okay? We'll grab some other precepts. Got some Ezekiel 37. As a matter of fact, let's go to... So anyways, those dry bones are talking about the Israelites. Let me grab that. Ezekiel 37 and 11. Then he said unto me, son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Okay, so these bones that we're talking about are the whole house of Israel. Okay, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, but you don't know that. Okay, that's why you wearing a cross in your ear, man. That's why he's a Latino. He wearing a cross in his ear because he don't know the Lord. Don't you know he was crucified on that cross? That's like if I kill your kid and I walk around with the murder weapon on my chest, man. how are you serving the Lord? You're serving the Lord in vain. Okay? And you go into your enemy to worship him like an idiot. Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 13. A merry heart maketh a cheerful countenance, but by sorrow of the heart the spirit is broken, man. That's why the Lord sent his head in bitterness. Okay. Actually, there's a law in Numbers, the 5th chapter. If your husband is jealous of you, you have to drink that bitter water. Man, you drinking that bitter water and you starting to rot, man. Your thighs gonna rot out, man. Okay, so a lot of y'all are gonna rot, man, because of this wickedness. You causing the Lord to be jealous, man, because of your idolatry, your adultery, your spiritual adultery. Okay, your spiritual adultery. Psalms 106. It's the book of Psalms 106 and verse 43. Many times did he deliver them, but they provoked him with their counsel and were brought low for their iniquities. Yeah, you were brought low into that valley, man. And as a matter of fact, when you look up the root word of valley, it's bakar, and it means to breach, to break down, to rend, okay, to split, okay? And that's what the Lord did with us, man. Not only spiritually taking away all this, he did all of that. But you got to think, before that, you were on the top of the mountain, man. You were under King Solomon, King David. You were doing your thing. He broke that all the way down, man, to the valley, man. Now that's why you're here in America, Babylon, man. Valley of death, where you're far away from the Lord, man. But we just read in Psalm the 23rd chapter, he was still with you, man. So he never forsook Israel, man, even at the lowest point. Even in the midst of slavery, hardcore slavery, man, the Lord was dealing with us. Okay? Because he could have utterly destroyed us, just like he's going to do the so-called white man. But did he do that with Israel? No, he always left a remnant. Okay? And this time, that's who he's gonna collect the remnant again, the elect of Israel. Because he's been putting us through this refining process for generations. And he's finally going to reap his cluster of the grapes that he wants, which are the refined Israelites, okay? The Israel of the Most High. Through all these generations, man, he's just been refining you. Okay? So that's a beautiful thing. When you look back on it, man, you can't even complain about these afflictions, man. Okay? And he says for these light afflictions, man, this is a light affliction. Compared to what he's going to do to the heathen and our enemies, this is light. You think the transatlantic slave trade from 1619 all the way to now was the worst thing that could ever happen, man? Watch what's going to happen to these heathen, man. But watch how their affliction is going to benefit them. Affliction is not always a bad thing. You're going to get built up. You're going to get edified. You're going to know the laws. You're going to know the Lord. No more idolatry. It's going to be a beautiful thing. You're going to live longer. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2 and 13. For my people have committed two evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters, and hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that can hold no water, man. That's why you can't hold this water, okay? Which is this knowledge, okay? It's not for everybody to hold. They can't hold it. They hewed them out, broken cisterns, okay? But they can hold the knowledge of wickedness, man, which isn't knowledge, man. It's foolishness. Because it's not going to lead you closer to your salvation. As a matter of fact, it's going to be the reason why you get put to death. Because you don't know the laws. So you keep hewing out those broken cisterns so you can't hold any water. Okay? It's the book of Romans chapter 4 and verse 17. As it is written, I have made thee a father of many nations, before him whom he believed, even the Most High who quickeneth the dead, man. The Most High quickeneth the dead, man. To make alive, that's what quickening means, man. What's that preach? Is it John 6? I don't want to misquote it, but I think it's in the 6th chapter, the 63rd verse. Yes. John 6 and 63, it is the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life, okay? Yeah, so it's the spirit that quickeneth, man. What spirit? The Holy Spirit that makes you alive, man. That's going to be able to help you receive this knowledge, okay? The true knowledge of the Lord, not this false knowledge that don't get you into the fear of the Lord. I don't hear you Christians ever talk about the fear of the Lord, man. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, okay? It's never about the fear. You got so much faith, okay? So-called, because you got faith in something that's not even true. So if you got that amount of faith in something that's false, what end is it for you? Okay? That same amount of faith be able to get all the lies up out of you? No, y'all still celebrating all these wicked holidays, man. So you got faith in nothing. You don't have faith. That's what it's like. I'm sorry, you don't have faith, man. If your faith is going into something that's not true, that's not faith, man. You've been deceived. Okay? You don't know the Lord. Your faith should be getting you into these scriptures to learn the truth about your Lord and Savior if you have faith. Okay? Where's the quickening at? We don't see the quickening in your spirit. You're wandering out of the way of understanding, like Proverbs 21 and 16 says. And then you should remain in the congregation of the dead. Dead people don't need faith. Okay? They're dead. They don't need faith. What they gonna do with it? Okay? Just like you can't serve the Lord from the grave. All right? I'm talking to the children too. The Lord is no respecter of persons, man. You don't care if you're in high school. You don't care if you're in college. You don't care if you're getting your PhD. If you ain't serving him, man, you subject to all these judgments written in this book. Okay? All of them. Famines, pestilence, plagues, the sword. Yeah, you subject to that when you don't serve the Lord. Bunch of kids getting out of school, man. They need to hear the word. Okay? This is the book of Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 1. And you have he quickened who were dead in trespasses and sins. Yeah, you were dead in your trespasses and sins, man. What's sin? 1 John 3 and 4. Sin is the transgression of the law. Okay? Where in times past ye walked according to the course of this world. Yeah, in times past you walked according to the course of this world. But then what? You were quickened. You were made alive. Okay? So you stop walking in those ways. Yeah, you're going to stumble here and there, but you ain't going back to your vomit. According to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. Okay, Satan, Esau, man, the children of disobedience, the Edomites. That's what they obeyed, disobedience. To what? The laws. They're adverse to the laws that were given to Moses. You know who Moses is? Okay, good. Some people don't know who Moses is, man. That's how he's a Levite, means lawyer. Yeah, the Israelites were the first lawyers. Okay? And they had laws that you had to follow. All right? I'm thinking of a precept, man. You know, that's for another time. I think it's I can't think of it, man. What time is it? What time is it? Hey, Shalom, Bayan. Shalom, brothers. Ephesians 2 and 3. Among whom also we all had our conversation in times past in the lust of our flesh. Yeah, we did what we wanted to do. The lust of our flesh, man. Okay? In times past, okay? When you get this knowledge, man, you repenting from all that. Because you're going to know you're dealing with a bunch of demons. A lot of these people you see, they're unbelievers, man. They're going to die. And you chilling with them. So the Lord going to put your ass to death too. Okay? And fulfilling the desires of the flesh. Yeah, you're fulfilling the desires of the flesh is to do wickedness. Okay? But the spirit wants to be righteous with the Lord. But you fulfilling the desires of the flesh. Okay? And of the mind, and were by nature the children of wrath, even as others. But the Most High, who is rich in mercy, for his great love wherewith he loved us. He's great in mercy, man. But he's a balanced power. Okay? Yeah, he might be great in mercy, but he's terrible. Okay? He's great and he's terrible, man. So a lot of these people, they don't know that, man. Yeah, he can show you mercy, man. He might save your life, man. You might have thought you was gonna get shot in the head. He might save you from that. And then the next, he'll throw you off a building, man. That's a just and balanced power, man. So why wouldn't you want to serve the Lord in truth and sincerity, man? Get on his good side. Okay? How do you obey him? You got to follow these commandments to the best of your ability. That's pleasing to the Lord. If breaking the commandments makes him mad, and his fury and jealous, why don't you follow the commandments? See where that gets you. You know where it gets you? It gets you more understanding, man. It gets you the fear of the Lord. And when you fear the Lord, you ain't gonna fear men anymore. Okay? Because you're gonna know the Lord's controlling everything. So if something happens to you, you know it's the Lord's will, man. So even if a bunch of Arabs are about to chop your head off.
Sure.
How you doing, brother?
Sure.
I don't know what he's talking about, man. That's another god of this world. Okay, that Yiddish power. Probably a small hat. Okay? That's not the Lord's name. I know a lot of people say that Yeshua, Yahuwah, okay? Which is another translation of Joshua. How come y'all don't call the Lord Joshua? If that's his name. Nah, Jesus. Where'd that come from, man? Break down the word, man. Understand the Lord. Okay? If you get that, it's because you like, now, if you saying things like that, I spoke to that dude before, man. He might be a Jake, he might be Edomite, I don't know, man. But he knows a little bit about the Lord, man. He don't know the name, but a lot of us don't know the name. A lot of the Israelites, when I say us, man. Okay, the hopeful elect, they know the name because they fear the name. They fear the Lord. That's why they always in the scriptures, man. They always studying, man. They don't want to misrepresent the Lord, okay? That's like a what do you call it when you're scared or something? When a phobia. Lord to give you a phobia, man. You're scared of the Lord, man. That's the best phobia to have, man. Because you're gonna be constantly, diligently seeking Him and making sure you're right with Him, man, and you represent to Him properly. Okay? We don't want to misstep in this walk. And sometimes, there's a slip of a tongue here and there, but the Lord, He'll get those kinks out over time, man. Because then this water is coming out, but then it's gonna be gushing out. Okay, it's gonna keep the water's just gonna get more intense. Okay, more pressure's gonna be coming out of you, man. When the Lord fine tunes you to where He wants you to be, but He can't just give you all the water at once. You think you know it all. Nah, it takes time, man. You got to go through some experiences and be able to use these precepts properly. Walk in these laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay, then that water's gonna come out more. So that's one thing, brothers told me when I first came in this truth. You don't understand something, man. You gotta check yourself, man. Pray on it. A lot of people, we gotta pray. Hey, pray on it. There's a lot of things I pray on, man. I pray way more than I did before I got into this truth. There was things I didn't know in the beginning, and you pray on it, and the next thing you know, you think you forgot about it, and then it hits you like a brick, man. Someone made a whole video just for you, man. The Lord will guide you to that knowledge that He wants you to know, okay? But sometimes you got to wait. You got to pray, okay? Because everyone got their certain measure of the Spirit, all right? Let me keep going. Ephesians 2 and 5. Even when we were dead in sins, have quickened us together with the Mashiach. By grace ye are saved. Okay, yeah, by grace you are saved, okay? But that don't mean you don't follow the laws, man. You can't use grace as a cloak for maliciousness to commit sin, man. Like a lot of these other unbelievers. When I say unbelievers, I'm talking about you Christians, first and foremost. Okay? I used to be a Christian too. I get it. I understand, man. We ain't really mad at y'all like that, man, because we understand Isaiah 6 and 9, man. Okay? This word's not for everybody. Okay? And the majority of our people are in these churches, man. Okay? It's a stronghold. Okay? These churches are a stronghold for the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, to get you to transgress the laws, to keep you, following Easter, Thanksgiving. Okay, there's all these other paganistic holidays, man. He wants to keep you as a pagan, in the guise, in the veil of Christianity, man. So when people ask me if I'm Christian, it's hard to answer because, yes, I'm Christian. Yeah, I'm a follower, but I'm a true follower. You ain't a true follower if you ain't following the laws. If you don't know the Lord's name, you're not a true follower. Okay, you're an antichrist. Okay. You don't even know it. A lot of you Christians are anti-Christ. Okay? Especially you Catholics. Don't even get me started on the Catholics, man. If you a damn Negro, Latino, Native American, and you a Catholic, man, you the scum of the earth, man. Okay? You have no understanding, okay? You're a reprobate. At least some of these Christians, some of them are smarter than others, man. There's an order to it, man. Some of them are gonna actually get up out of there, I think, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah. Because they're going to see, like, oh, snap, these things are true. Okay? If that spirit is in you, if the Lord put that spirit in you, you're going to come out of whatever belief system you're in. Okay? And He's going to refine you, going to make sure you're ready for that marriage, man. He's going to make sure that you ain't taking that MOTB that's coming soon, that clearly no one understands is coming, man. Revelation 13:16, you better get in the Hebrew about that. You better know what the Korah and the Karax is. How many people got to tell you about it, man? I always try at least every single time I come out here to talk about that MOTB, because that's what's here, man. That's what's here. Okay? Which is a radioactive frequency identification device, okay? That they're going to put in your right hand or your forehead, man. That's coming, man. And if you're still walking in the congregation of the dead, you're going to take this device, okay? And the masses of the people are going to take it because they come here. A lot of people come here to seek salvation. Why? Because their countries, they're poor, man. No food, the water's contaminated. They come here and they can open the faucet. That's a miracle to them, man. American shit and clean water, man. Isn't that crazy?
That's beautiful.
You see? That's our young man, but he don't know. Hey, brother, come here. Let me show you something. But he don't want to hear the Lord. He's scared now. I'm trying to show you something. It's all right. He's scared. He want to get in the video, but now he's scared to hear. But that's all spiritual, though. Okay? That's all spiritual. He looked like he a Brazilian, man. I think he's from Zebulon or something. I think Brazilians from Zebulon. North America. Yeah, this is Zebulon. A lot of Brazilians out here, man. I'm telling you, man, the Lord's no respecter of persons, man. Okay? Matter of fact, let's keep on. What was I? Ephesians 2 and 6, and have raised us up together and made us sit together in heavenly places in the Mashiach Yahweh Shai, that in the ages to come he might show the exceeding riches of his grace and his kindness towards us through a Mashiach Yahweh Shai. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of the Most High. So it is a gift to have faith in the Lord, man. So if you don't have faith in the true Lord, then you have faith in the false Lord, okay? And that's not faith, okay? You've been deceived, all right? And you're going to keep remaining in that congregation, man. All right, what time is it? All right, I'm about to end this, man. I'll probably end this on this one, man. I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta go to work, man. The book of Hosea, chapter 1 and 10. Yet the number, actually, hold on. Yeah, Hosea 1 and 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God, man. And where is the place where the Israelites were called not the Israelites, man? Babylon, America. That's why you call yourself Latino, Native American, Negro, okay? The Lord said you're Israelites, okay? Descendants of Jacob. Israel, not Guatemala, not Cuba, not Mexico, okay? Israel, okay? Because we spent a lot of time in these other countries, man. Northern and South America, Western Africa, Europe. So we think that, oh, look at, I go back to the Anglo-Saxons. Nah, man. You go all the way back to the beginning. That's why when you read Matthew was breaking down the lineage of Yahushua. He went all the way back to Adam. So he knew he was a son of the Most High. That has been disconnected with you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all can't even go back 2 or 3 generations, man. Okay, you've been discontinued from your heritage, man. Who's your great-great-grandfather? You don't know. Okay? So, y'all don't know who y'all are, so you're gonna be in the congregation of the dead. But through faith, through Romans 8 and 16, we know that we're the sons of God. We don't need to go back to our grandfather. It's all through faith. Okay? We know we're those people. Okay? Because look at us. I'm the only one out here. You won't see an Edomite doing this. You might see him with a bullhorn talking, but he's going to be telling you about the Son, the Father, and the Spirit all is one. That's what he's going to tell you, man. He's going to tell you lies. And then he's going to give you a pamphlet with his image on it and tell you to go to his church down the street. So what? So he can collect money out of you, man. He can pass that collection plate in front of you and make you feel guilty for not putting money in his pocket. Just like that, I forgot that priest that night. I don't even want to call him a priest. He's a pastor from, he bought a whole damn jet plane, man. He said he had to buy it. He said the price, he gave me such a good price. Yeah, I love that video, man. I wish I could download it, man. I watched that video multiple times, man. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can, I'm gonna grab that. That is funny, man. That is hilarious. I gotta grab that. Let me see if I can find it. Leave y'all on a good note, man. This one's funny. Pastor that went to go buy a plane. Imagine that, man. You're in Babylon buying a... Yeah, preacher Kenneth Copeland, man. Yeah. I want the short. I gotta watch there's a full interview. I gotta watch that, man, because that shit is hilarious, man. I'm gonna share this, man. I wanna share this. Pastor Kenneth Copeland. Kenneth Copeland short. Let me put it in YouTube. Kenneth Copeland short. This is it. There's a short. Hold on, let me find out if I can find it. How you doing? I'll be out of here in 1 second.
You're good.
Doing good, man. Let me see. I think this is it. No, this ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. This is it.
Isn't it true that you want to fly commercial so that you can fly? Isn't it true that you want to fly commercial so that you can fly in luxury? How much money did you pay for Tyler Perry's Gulfstream jet, for example?
Well, for example, that's really none of your business, but
Isn't it the business of your donors?
listen, I paid. The airplane that we have that I bought from Tyler Perry, and I didn't pay anywhere near. Tyler's one of the greatest guys. He made that airplane so cheap for me, I with flesh and blood, but principalities and powers.
Ooh, I like the way he said that, man. That's so true, man. Yeah, but you know, that's what it is, man. Babylon's a damn joke, man. When people go to him, you're a fool, man. And he had another thing where he was like drinking blood, man. These people are stupid, man. Anyways, I'm gonna end it right there. Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakak, Wadah. Shalom, brothers.